What's up, Omar?
Hey, what's going on, brother?
Nothing much, man. Thank you so much for taking the time out to speak with me. Really appreciate it.
Oh, no problem, man, no problem.
Yeah.
I'll be everywhere, so, I finally got a hold of me.
You just came back from Puerto Rico. How was it?
It was good, man. It was definitely a fun experience. It's always good to go back, visit, my dad's side of the family, and, just enjoy it. It's very nice.
Right, right. That's good, man. Always nice to go back. There's a lot of things I want to talk to you about. A lot of things that happened in the past couple weeks. But one thing I want to talk about real quick, I just want to touch on it because you seem to always address it in your tweets, is the hate. The hate that comes your way. Just looking at one of your previous tweets, you said behind a successful person is always a pack of haters. Where are your haters coming from, man? You haven't beat anybody's mom up. You haven't been on any controversial decisions. I don't get it, man. What's going on?
Well, first off, I got more people that's for me than against me. Let's get that out of the way first. But yeah, of course, I got a lot of haters, and I don't know, man. I guess I'm a controversial person. I speak my mind, and some stuff I do, I guess. Main thing, people, it's funny because it's not nothing to do with boxing. So I do everything in boxing. The haters are people, the other people that's worried about what I do outside the ring. Oh, look at him with this celebrity, with that celebrity. Oh, why is he hanging out with that? Like stuff that doesn't even matter. As long as I get victories in the ring, that's all that matters. So it's people really, the haters are just jealous people that that I guess want to be in my shoes and want to do the things I do outside the ring. I have girls or upload pictures with money, or I have upload pictures with my celebrity friends. So that's the only time I really get the haters. Oh, it's big folks, oh, you're not, you know what I mean? But it doesn't mean anything because in the end, when I get in that square circle, I get the victory every time. So it doesn't matter. So it's
Right.
not a big deal to me.
Yeah. And being 12-0, you definitely have to be focused to have a record like that. So I don't think they should be worried about you being focused or not.
Yeah, yeah. Like I said, it's a lot of not even boxing people, not even real boxing fans. You know what I mean? It's just I don't know. It's crazy. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like I said, the difference is now people don't understand. The difference is now with the new generation of boxers. We act the same way like the old generation, but the problem is they didn't have Twitter or Facebook or anything like that. It would have been the same thing. Now they're seeing how boxers act really, you know what I mean, outside the ring or what we do outside the ring. Um, because of the social networks and stuff like that. You would have seen Sugar Ray Leonard doing the same thing as me, Adrian Bronner, and Danny Swift, and everybody does things like that. Danny got haters. The one that just signed to the American.
Yeah, yeah, I
That's
know.
my boy. But I'm seeing him with people hating, saying, "Oh, you just got lucky," and saying all types of dumb stuff. You're not focused. I see you with Meek Mill. You're in the club. You know what I mean? Just stuff that people don't understand. We're normal people too. And it's just the first time people seeing how boxers are because Twitter and Facebook got so popular now. And, they're thinking, oh, you're not staying focused. No, that's not it. It's just we living our life, man. As long as we keep winning the ring, we can't say anything. So, yeah.
Right, right. Well, just keep doing what you're doing. Keep winning, man. That haters is a good thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
So something else I want to talk to you about. A couple things that happened in the news. TMT Promotions. Floyd Mayweather and 50 Cent are joining together and starting this new promotional company. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, I think it's cool. You know what I mean? Because Floyd is a friend of mine. He's a good guy, and 50 as well. When I was in camp out there for like 2 months, getting ready for him for the Cotto fight, I just really seen, how they operate together, things like that. So I don't know. I'm not sure how they're going to be, as far as their promotion because they haven't started yet. But I know 50 is a businessman, and I know Floyd. He's trying to make his company get even bigger and things like that. So I've seen they sign these champions already, things like that. So it can only be big, to me. So I hope everything goes well.
Being signed with Don King, how's your promotional situation going?
Oh, one promotion situation is going real good. A lot of people, they still, when you mention Don King name, he still has the bad rap from, the past. Oh, wow, what are you doing? Or, he selfish fighters and he does different things. But as far as me, I've been active and everything's been going good with me. I had a fight coming up actually this weekend in Canada, but they had to cancel the card because of the main event guy hurt his hand. John Pascal.
Right.
It was supposed to be the Pascal versus Cloud fight. It was supposed to be on the undercard, but he hurt his hand.
Yeah.
The card got canceled completely.
Right.
So there's nothing I can do about that. We're trying to get another fight coming up. No matter what, though, my next fights are gonna be on Showtime and things like that. So that's what I was told. No matter what, we're trying to get on Showbox card coming up. Maybe October. That's the next big thing. So.
That's good.
Good.
That's real good. That means a lot more.
I'm getting TV time. Like I said, that's another thing too. I'm getting TV time. My last fight was on Direct TV, and it was on Dish Network. I fought 10 rounds and it's TV time. So basically, all my fights now are gonna be all TV. I'm trying to get all the time, and fight 10 rounds, and 12-round fights now because I'm not a prospect anymore. I'm considered a contender now. I'm moving up. So it's good stuff.
Yeah, real good stuff. It seems like when there's some big fights going on, seems like you're always being selected to be a sparring partner, and sometimes I feel like you get better sparring in than you do in your actual fights. Sparring people like Margarito, Mayweather. Have you learned anything about yourself sparring them?
Yeah. It's funny you say that. I was just saying that the other day. Yeah, man, it was great because it's funny because mostly all my fights, obviously they can't even compete with my sparring. I mean, it's just way better than any opponent that I've faced and going to face anytime, probably ever. To a certain extent, I spar one of the greatest, Floyd Mayweather, and it just basically builds my confidence up, knowing that I'm competing with these guys. It's not like, oh, I'm just holding my own. No, it's beyond holding my own. It's just great work for both of us. I'm getting ready for my fight, getting ready for theirs, things like that. So it's great work, and man, it's just a blessing. I'm getting these opportunities for these guys. That's why when I get to a fight, I'm not worried about these guys. And I'm never gonna be worried because it showed me already at this level that if I'm beyond keep bumping myself with these guys, any guy I face, they're never gonna be equal to a Floyd Mayweather.
Right.
Unless I fight for it. So I mean, it just basically just builds my confidence up and just show me like, wow, man, this is it for me.
Okay. Yeah, sparring Mayweather, man. I know there's a ton of things you've learned, and probably will continue to learn. I think that's great work.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it speaks for itself. Like I said, Floyd's one of the greatest ever in history, and just sparring him, I definitely learned a lot of different tricks, inside stuff. I know, yeah, one of our sessions sparring, but that wasn't us compared to the stuff that's driving team. We wasn't even. That was one of those light days. But we even went to war before. Even 50 Cent tweeted one time, like, dang, Omar and Floyd, having a dog fight today. We going at it. And it's just, I learned so much from him, and I'm definitely always gonna be grateful for the opportunity for it.
Yeah, I saw the video, and when I saw the video, it didn't look like that was at 100%. It didn't look like it at all.
Yeah,
so.
Yeah, man. Some people were commenting and saying different things. Like, they just don't know. That wasn't even 100%. We were just, the camera's on. We still was working and stuff like that, but that definitely wasn't one of our, normal sessions. Like, going at it, banging and banging. It was just, one of those things Floyd wants to do for the fans. Put it on because, you would never really show the sparring except the one time. That was like a hidden video.
Right.
Alongside Floyd years ago.
Yeah.
So, that's another thing. That's history for me. That's forever. You know what I mean? People, haven't seen it. Towards the end of his career, he never really chose his sparring, and he chose me for the first time to show his sparring. So, that just blew my name up even more.
Right.
So, but yeah.
Yeah. You're in one of the hottest divisions, I think. You got a lot of people. That your division is stacked. Who do you think? Everybody. There are a lot of belts out there. WBA, WBC, WBO, IBA. There's a lot of belts out there. Who do you consider the champion of your division?
Well, obviously the number one guy to me is Canelo. He's getting the most attention, the most hype, and everything like that. Floyd, obviously he became, super champ. I guess when he beat Cotto, things like that. But he's not gonna say 54. I don't know what he's gonna do, but he doesn't say really one way he goes up, down, things like that.
Right.
The main guy is obviously Canelo and Cotto. But I heard Cotto's moving up now, and his next fight's to 160. But that's what I'm saying. So the main guy is
Canelo.
Canelo.
Okay. I mean, you know your skill, you know your experience. Would you be willing to fight Canelo in your next fight? Because you know boxing is an unforgiving sport. If you lose once, everybody kind of turns their back on you. Is that a fight that you would be willing to risk in your next
Me
fight?
personally, yes, I would love to fight Canelo next. I mean, it's funny because people take me to fight Canelo when I had like 10 fights. But I feel like, after my last fight, I finally went, the distance of 10 rounds, and, I show people. And, I already knew myself, but it's better just when I do it, in regular fights. And like, man, I can do this. When I'm in my top shape, I'm unstoppable.
Right.
And I feel like I'm ready for Canelo now. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I can fight Canelo, and I would love that fight. And it definitely wouldn't be one of them like, oh man, you rushed him, nothing like that. So like I only can fight Canelo, but I can possibly knock Canelo out.
Wow.
That's how I feel. That's my confidence level as far as a Canelo fight.
That's good. Always good to be confident, especially if you know what you got. So what do you feel about him fighting Josecito Lopez?
I feel like it's a joke. Obviously he's gonna kill the guy. This guy's 140 pounder.
Yeah.
In all reality, this guy's fighting 2 weight classes above his weight. I mean, it's ridiculous. Obviously, people have been already complaining about his opponents. All his opponents been, he has no young opponent. You know what I mean? My last opponent, the guy had a pretty decent record. He was 8-2. I was like, that's better than, some of his opponents, man. It's like old times. I can beat Shane Mosley right now. I can beat Paul and and things like that. It's just, I don't know, man. Golden Boy's protecting. That's the prize. Protecting, making sure, he's, what is his record now anyway? What is it, 40-something and 0?
Yeah. I think it's no. I think his record. He has a lot of wins, but I would say it's a lot of fluff.
Exactly. I mean, his record is 40-something and 0. And actually, my trainer was just telling me, like, when he had like 30-something fights, he was still fighting guys with like 5 and 10 records and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh my God, you know what I mean? So they're really, the records extremely padded. Don't get me wrong, he has this deal, things like that. But it's definitely a padded record.
Right. I don't think we've seen the real Canelo. I think we'll see the real Canelo when he fights somebody that's actually a threat.
Huh?
I don't think we've seen the real Canelo in the ring.
Yeah.
Until,
like I said, he still hasn't fought a lot of guys. He still hasn't fought a lot of guys. So like my last one was Malacca. His last guys, man. Like I said, I'm gonna be every point he has faced his last 5 to 6 fights. I just want to see what a live guy, man. That's it. The live guys that's coming up, or winning record, or same weight class. Not nobody about to retire, or 2 weight classes below him. If I told people I'm fighting Josecito Lopez, like, what? Oh man, like fight somebody 2 weight classes above, so
yeah.
I guess it's about building a hype for him. He can fight on TV, got the TV days for Golden Boy, things like that. So I mean, I respect the guy. Don't get me wrong, but it's just, man, we still don't know. What we can do against a live guy.
Right. Yeah. If you announce you were fighting Josecito Lopez, you think you get a lot of hate now?
Yeah. Like I told you, like, how people already treat me, it's kind of, I guess, a blessing and a curse at the same time, I guess, in a way. And it's like, I'm already a champion. I'm already treated, I got all these followers, over 100,000 already on Twitter, things like that. I get all these tweets every day about their hero and things like this. I mean, just today I just got that. And they look up to me, things like that. So already every fight to me is like a championship fight because I have so many eyes watching me. I have so many eyes watching me, and people are just dying to see what I'm gonna do each fight. Because, they consider me I'm the next big thing and things like that. But at the same time, they already, the way I'm talked about and the way the publicity behind my name is like I'm already the champion. I'm already a champion, so it's pretty crazy, and I like it too because it's already. Because I know I'm gonna be on that level, and I am inevitable, and I'm gonna be the champion. That I'm getting used to this now, so that's why I'm already focused 100%, 100% before each of my fights, all my fights. So
Right.
It's a blessing to me, really.
That's good. Other than Canelo, are there any names that you're looking forward to fighting in your next fight? Is that something that is being discussed?
Well, it's not really up to me, obviously because of I'm just a promoter and manager job, things like that. But I mean, of course, there's guys like James Kirkland, um, who else? Who else is really? See, that's not really like huge names, things like that. I mean, we got minor names like Gabriel Rosado. He's gonna fight for the Eliminator. He has a belt as well. He's Puerto Rican. Things like that.
Man.
K9, obviously, that's probably a fight more than likely I'm gonna get before the Canelo fight. Because he's signed with Don King too. I guess it'll be easier, for time and have money.
Hmm.
Uh, so possibly K9. I want to probably get the IBF belt first, and hopefully we can unify all the belts with Canelo. That'd be good. So I might want to fight K9 by the end of the year, get that belt from him, and then fight Canelo by next year.
So you would fight Gabriel? Puerto Rico versus Puerto Rico? You would do that?
I know, right? I mean, it's business. Yeah, it's business.
Nothing personal.
It's business. If you have the belt, the top belt, like, it looks like he's gonna get it. You know what I mean? He's fighting guys. Somehow he's changed whatever he's doing, and he's winning and things like that. And it's all business. And if he has the belt, I got to get the belts. That's the only way.
Yeah. You gotta get those
I
belts.
respect him. He got skills and things like that as well. But like I said, it's all business.
Yeah. A lot of people, a lot of boxers actually, they go on Twitter and they call people out. They badmouth other boxers just to try to get fights. I don't really see you doing that. Is
Right.
that's not your style,
Yeah.
or you just let business handle business?
Exactly. I just let business handle business, man. I don't get into that stuff. Like I said, I'm already have people coming at me all the time, and my fans always praising me or saying different things like that. So I don't have to do that kind of stuff. I'm already signed with a big promoter. My name's already out there, so I don't need to be on Twitter. Oh man, come on, I want to fight you. This person, that person. I'm not into that really. I'm more on Twitter, more like I let my fans see how my personal life is. From sweet pictures like yesterday, I was with the legend Blondie, one of the greatest rappers.
Okay, already. Already.
Yeah, so things like that, and just to see the support. I like Twitter because the support people always tell me, keep coming around like, yo, yeah, when we fight again, it's always yes or no more questions. When's your next fight? And that's more like that, not like, oh man, begging for a fight. That's what people do that don't have fights, things like that, or don't have a big promoter and things like that. So
Okay. All right. Well, before we close up, I wanna ask you, get your opinion on some news that came out today. Lamont Peterson, you know the situation. He was awarded the IBF belt. They let him keep the belt. So what's your whole view or opinion on that?
I don't know. First they took the belt from. So I'm kind of confused about that. They gave it to Amir Khan as I guess, a super champion now. I guess. And I guess they seen Amir Khan with his glass jaw.
Yeah.
They want to give it back. All right, never mind. We don't like you no more. Let me give it back to Peterson. I don't know. I like Peterson. Obviously, we got a video together. We hung out in Vegas. He's always been a friend of mine. Him and his trainer. We top ranked together at the same time. I think it's cool. I like Omar. He's a fighter that can fight. And if I was looked at it right, he's supposed to be fighting Zab Judah. He's a Minnesota, so that's going to be a huge fight. And I like Zab too. He's another friend of mine, things like that. So that's going to be a pretty tough fight to watch. Two friends of mine fight each other, but it's business. So the best man win.
Can you call it? Who do you think is going to take it? whoever faces Danny Garcia, that's going to be a really great fight. That's definitely a fight I'm going to check out.
Yeah, that would be. With the Danny, I was surprised too. Like Danny said, we go picking opponents. He's fighting Eric Morales again. Second time. Golden Boy picked it for him for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
He already beat him convincingly to me the first time. Coming up. So to get past this fight with Eric Morales again, I'm assuming, that will be a big fight. But
Yeah.
Danny got his own fight. Like once again with Eric Morales. So,
Yeah. Well, Omar, man, I really appreciate the time, speaking with us, thetruechamp.com. Really appreciate it, man. I'm wishing you the best of luck. Hopefully you'll announce a fight soon so the fans can continue to check you out.
Okay.
All right, man.
No doubt about it. I appreciate y'all, man. I really appreciate it.